Alright, Loose Coins here, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Finally got the chance to get to the bank today and picked up some more pennies for searching throughout the rest of the month. Also picked up the cash to pay my copay on that new AC unit that's being put into my house. About 2 months ago it quit, died. Repairman came out, fixed it. Lasted about a week, quit, died. So they had to order a new one. Whole new unit. Insurance gave the okay for that, which was good. New one came in. They spent 4.5 hours installing it in the house. And it didn't work. The unit was bad. Brand new out of the box. So they disconnected it. They had to order a new one. I'm waiting for a new one to come in. So should be in this week. They said they might be able to get to me either Friday or Saturday to install it. At the rate that they're running, I'm going to need the heater more than I'm going to need the AC when it gets done. But I did pull out my part of the copay for that. They said it will be anywhere between $800 to $1,000, $1,100, so I'll make sure I got enough for that. We got some good weather coming in, much needed rain, so that is always good. And I also made a trip to a coin shop today. Met these people at the big Oklahoma City convention they had here 3 months ago. Local company to Oklahoma. So I made a trip down there and checked out his shop, and I picked up a goodie for my book. So let's get started with these bills real fast. I'm not expecting much out of these. We've had some great temperatures this week. I mean, we're in the 70s, which is nice. I do got a window air conditioning unit in the front room here, and that helps with the main part of the room. And I also got the little 5,000 BTUs or whatever they call it in each of the bedrooms, so that keeps the bedrooms cool for sleeping at night or sleeping during the day if I just happen to be up that late, which seems to happen a lot. So I am running a little bit higher bill for electric than I want, but got to do what you got to do to keep the house cool and keep the animals right, and make sure yourself is comfortable. So, looking forward to the new AC unit being done. My local coin shop, well, I can't say local, they're almost an hour down the road from me. I'm on one side of the city and they're on the other. It was all highway, so that was good. Didn't have to mess around with too much traffic. I don't do well in traffic, so highway works for me. And that's it. I didn't see nothing in them. The other thing I got from the bank, I normally try to get 1 box or 2 boxes of pennies, and my bank knows me. As soon as I walk in the door, they know who I am. They call me out by name. They're like, "Eric!" And I'm like, "Hi!" So we have a good time. I pick on them because they got little lollipops, but they only carry the orange ones. I keep telling them to get purple ones. And they said they can't because that's not their bank's colors. Orange is. So I'm like, it is what it is, I guess. But they know every time I've been there, I'm either putting money in the account, taking money out of the account, or getting coins. So I went up to the counter and said, I'd like to get a couple boxes. And they're like, we got a proposition for you. I said, really? She goes, you rip them open and search them. She goes, yeah. She goes, would you be interested in 2 boxes or a bag? And it kind of threw me back for a second. Then it dawned on me, the bags that they have in their coin machine. It automatically counts up to $50, and then it switchovers to the new bag, and it lets the tellers know that the bag is full. I said, I'll take a bag. So I got a bag. I got a big bag. $50 worth. I've already cut it open. I've done a couple handfuls just to see what was kind of in there. But I'm going to start doing bags. And then I got thinking about it, and I'm thinking, you know what? If a customer goes in there and he's got a jar full of pennies and a jar full of wheats, and he dumps them in because he needs the cash or just emptying out his jar, all them wheats are going to go into the bag. Once the bag reaches $50, it gets sealed, and Loomis comes and picks it up. And for what I understand, they rip them open, they put them in a big hopper, along with a bunch of other bags, and it rolls them out 50 cents at a time. Now you might get a roll with a wheat in it, you might get a roll with 2 wheats in it. That's all fine and dandy, but if this guy dumps a whole jar full of wheats into the coin machine, it's all going into the bag. So theoretically, I might have a better chance on finding wheats buying them this way than I would ripping open rolls. But now they're not all mixed in with a whole bunch of other bags that they picked up from other places. So, and case in point, I've done a couple handfuls of them already, and I did come across, I think it's this one right. I think my first one that I found was a 58. Yes, 58D. Where's my camera at? A pretty common one for a wheat. It's in shoddy condition. Second one I found was this beautiful. I mean, it's red brown. It's beat up. It's had a hard life, but it was a 35D. So finding anything besides 40s and 50s, penny hunting, penny searching is pretty good. So I'm already happy. And then the local card shop. Let me see. What are these over here? See if I get these underneath here. Not touch them too much. Got on my gloves. I picked up a 39S. Let me try something different here. Let me get another card. Put them down there like that. Yeah, you would think I'd be more prepared than this. I'm not. Bring that down. Camera's all jacked up. It's all cattywampus like this. That's a man. Hey, there we go. Now it looks focused to my eyesight. I don't think that's. Yeah, I don't think it is. I picked up a 30S, and what's this one over here? 39S. A 60D. For some reason, I didn't have the 60D in my book, and I thought I had most of all the 60s completed. And then I think that's a 1940D. These are all in better grades, and my Danco book that I'm working on a high grade set. So let me put those back underneath here. But one thing that my little card shop had that I saw sitting in their little display case was this little beauty right here. It's good. It's had better days, but it's also a key date, and it's the 22D. And for what I've done on it, I believe that might be a weak D. It is kind of smashed. Looks like it's kind of smashed down on the bottom edge of the D there. So where my little sticky at. See, I'm not as good as. There it is. It is kind of looks like it rolls down a little bit off of that D, but I believe it is a weak D, and it's not the condition that I'm looking for, but I got one from my book now. At least I can fill a hole and then work on getting a better grade at a later date. So, but other than that, I had a good day today. I got some work done. I got to finally get to the bank. So that's all I have for now. I appreciate it all. Remember, check the list on the bottom of the stream. It's a list of all the channels, coin community channels. These people are active. We got a member we're trying to get up over to 1,000 subs right now, and that's Mantic Coins. He puts on a great show, 4, 5, 6 hours, and he deals in the half dollars, and he knows his stuff. I love their show every week. So make sure you check out Mantic Coins, Ken Peavy's channel. He's the professor of the coin community. We all call him the professor because of his knowledge. Been doing it since he's been this high. He puts out a lot of information, videos, and he has a good time on his streams. End of this month, August 25th and 26th, I believe. Yes, August 25th and 26th, Saturday and Sunday, is the Coin Community video telecast, I guess. I made a short little video about it. So, but basically, a lot of these people are getting together and they're doing half-hour, 1-hour shows on an aspect of a coin. And then once they're done, then the next person starts their show. I believe all the slots are filled up for Saturday, and I think about 3/4 of them are filled up for on Sunday. some of these YouTuber coin community people, they're having a giveaway at the end of their show. Some are not, but we're trying to get people over there. It's going to be an event to remember. So this will be the first annual. Be many more to come. But check out my other video on that. Ken Peavy, on the link that I provide down there, is his Million Penny blog. If you click on that link, it'll bring up all the information that you need, the times, who's putting on the show, and what they're talking about. So go check out his blog. A lot of information on that. So other than that, y'all have a good one. Blues Coins out.